The Walksnail records 3 different files to its SD card in the receiver. It records the video as an MP4. It records the data it gets from the flight controller for OSD in a file called .osd, same as the avatar G number it gives the video, names the video, and an SRT file, which is the information at the bottom of the resulting file. And here's the resulting file. Let me open it up real quick and pause it. So the video, of course, is the video file, and this OSD data around here is what comes from the flight controller. But this very bottom line down here is the SRT data. I don't know what it stands for. I would imagine it stands for source data out of the receiver. I don't know. You'd have to ask Walksnail. And what goes on here is they have a little program that they put out. Well, no, I think this might be a third-party person. I'm not sure. And you go in here. You have to open your font file that you use with this. So there's that. And then you do open the data files I just showed you. Let me get to them. All you have to do really is click on the MP4 for the video, and it will pick up these other 2 automatically. Open. So we got your Avatar G9 MP4 file. Here it's got that OSD file I showed you, and here's the SRT file I showed you. So up here at the top, you can position the OSD. You can see the preview right down here at the bottom. So if I move this slider, it moves around. This slider moves it up and down. I'll just reset those back to the defaults. You can even come in here with a mask, click edit, and say that I don't want my altitude show. So I'm going to mask out these pixels right here. And this won't show in your resulting video. It will be masked out. That's something you don't want to show to the public. Now let me put this in night mode because this will be easier to see. For the SRT file, that information at the bottom that the video receiver adds to it, it's bit rate and stuff, the battery voltages and stuff. You can check or uncheck these right here. And wow, that didn't show this better because the lettering is white. Shows it a little better than it did last night. And you see those things: time, SBAT, GBAT, signal, latency, bit rate, distance are down there. Well, if I uncheck SBAT and GBAT, you see they're no longer part of this. And by the same token, moving the, I want to do this in let's see, I'm trying to get both of these on the screen at the same time. Yeah, that'll actually work. I don't think you can still see the text down here, but if I can scroll this just a little, these vertical and horizontals here move that text around, just that one bottom line. I don't know if you can see it moving, probably can't. And this would be the vertical position of it. See, I could bring it all the way up here and put it at the top if I like. And this is the size of that text. Again, you can make it really big or really small. So like I said last night, I'm going to probably uncheck all of these. those things show on the video receiver while you're flying and are useful while you're flying, but as far as after the fact, showing them to people for flight video, I'm not sure is pertinent. So that's all part of the Walksnail. Again, I'm not sure this Walksnail tool is. I think it's from Alexander Van Zus. Boy, I hate to butcher people's name. I think this is who made this particular utility, probably by Walksnail. Here's his particular website. I guess I should buy him a coffee today for kicks and grins. So that's the way that little program works, and it's just the way the Walksnail works. It produces 3 files: the video itself, the OSD, and the SRT file with the data that's in this bottom line on the transmitter. And you do have to match the font file that you use. And then you just click down here, start render. I hope that answers your question. Maybe someday you can make a little 5-inch or something with a Walksnail on it, because my friends who do freestyle and race, not so much the racers, but the freestylers, really do like the digital video for their freestyling. They say it makes it a little easier. All right. Thank you for your question.